What's comfy, baby boys, baby girls, and babies in between? It's your boy Dick Whetti here, coming at you live from the Whetti's Pillow Talks. And I wanted to just have a little conversation with you about commander politics. Yeah, the big scary dog in the room nobody wants to address. You noticed, a lot of times you're playing those big commanders, you're trying to play Corvold, you're trying to play Urza, you're playing Atraxa like Daddy, and you keep losing, and you wonder, why is this happening? I'm playing a strong commander. I shouldn't be losing. But you keep doing it. Keep losing. Those other people around you, they're comboing off first. They're getting their big threats out and they're killing you. And you're like, do I just suck? What's going on? Well, let Daddy make you feel a little better. You probably don't suck. You might though, and that just means you need to work harder. But it's probably because you're keeping that trap shut. You're not talking. You're not trying to convince people of other things to attack. You see, if they see Corvold out, they know they got to kill it. But then they'll see that Dranith Magistrate from over on the other side, and they really want to play their commander, but all they know is, oh, see Corvold, got to kill. That's when you got to open your mouth. That's when you got to put those seeds in their head. You see, Daddy's favorite part of commander, it's the reason why I don't like modern, don't like standard, don't like all that other crap, is because in commander, I can use my ability to influence others and get things done. I don't run as much interaction as I probably should in a lot of my decks, unless they're competitive. And in competitive games, talking doesn't really matter as much, but those are boring. Most of my interaction comes from my opponents. Your Vindicate is our Vindicate. And that's what I like. I love when I'm holding up something that could destroy something, but I convince that guy next to me that he should use his. That's a 2-for-1 deal. And I didn't have to spend any mana on it. God, does that make Daddy feel good? Makes me feel so sweet, boys, girls, and days. You see, whenever I'm in a game, I'm always talking. I'm being friendly, I'm smiling, I'm asking you what you do for a living, how your day's been, trying to make myself look like the friendliest and most thoughtful person at the table, because when people like you, they don't want to destroy your stuff. And sometimes when I know I have something that everyone hates and I don't necessarily need it at the moment, I'll even offer them a deal. Say, hey, look, I'll attack India with my stupid Llanowar elves that everyone's afraid of for some reason in this game. I'll let you kill it. It's just, please use that Blightsteel on this guy. He's going to combo off soon, even if he's not. And then I might have lost a little Llanowar elves, but that guy lost the game. And sure, the guy that had the Blightsteel might be able to say he killed him, but we both know we killed him, and that feels so good. My Atraxa deck, the one you guys saw on my channel, it's scary. Everyone knows what Planeswalkers can do. Everyone knows that when they start alting, it's over. But I keep winning. I always win with that Atraxa deck. Pretty sure my win rate is in the 90%, and I play that deck a lot. And everyone wonders why I keep winning. And it's because in those games, I'm always talking. I'm always downplaying my Planeswalkers, and I'm always talking up their stuff. Saying, oh, you don't need to worry about Teferi. Look, I'm just +1ing. Who cares? I'm drawing a card and discarding a card. I'm not going up in cards. What's the value? Then I get to 10, and I ult him, and the game's over. And that's how it works, really. That's the main thick of it. It's really just, you're convincing others but your big thing is a small thing, and the other person's medium, small, possibly big thing is threat number one. Every single game, I am always complimenting, always talking about how great their thing is, how awesome it is, what it does, and how many times I've played against it and lost to it. And I'll go back to that example with Dranic Magistrate. You see, when you're playing Commander, you want to get your Commander out. That guy plays his Dranic Magistrate, gets his little grin. He thinks he's got us. And that's when I'm just, oh God, Dranic Magistrate, really? The one card I just can't deal with. Now I'm not going to be able to play Atraxa. Oh man, dude, you brought Urza? Oh, you can't play Urza now either? This sucks. What are we supposed to do? Oh, well, I have a rapid hybridization I could use against it. Good. That's awesome, man. You should use that. Get rid of this together. And then I could play Atraxa, you can play Urza, and maybe we can smack him around for trying to keep us from playing the game. You see, I just made a friend in Urza, and we're teaming up against this guy. And then when everything's said and done, and that guy who's mad because his Dranic Magistrate got killed by the Urza player, and he's focusing all his attention on him, I'm just waiting in the corner for my turn to strike. And that's a small little example of what I do. I'm always talking everything up, but never making it too obvious to where people catch on to what I'm doing. And with that, I make 3 pseudo friends in the game, no real enemies, and everyone's angry at everyone else. And then I come in and win. And right after winning, instead of gloating or saying, ha ha, I fooled you, because I know I'm going to play with them again, I say, oh wow, you got real close. You almost got me there. Good job, man. Oh, that play you did. Wow, I thought the game was over there. They usually laugh. They give like a little smile and say, yeah, I almost had it. Maybe next time. And now when the next game comes around, they're still not targeting me because they don't see me as the threat that I really am. And that's where you really shine, boys. That's where you really shine. Because game 1 doesn't matter. Game 2 doesn't matter. Game 3 doesn't matter. What matters is the next game. The next game after the one you just played. Always. Doesn't matter if it's game 1 or game 527. As long as they still can't put 2 and 2 together as you being the big threat, you'll still survive, you'll still thrive, you'll still win. I've won with a mono blue Sea Serpent tribal deck. If you've never seen these Sea Serpents, they're terrible. They all have very bad side effects just to stay around or even to attack. And I've beaten high-powered decks with those because of talking. That's all it takes. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on some fancy deck. You don't have to learn all the rules and interactions and just how exactly and when to use your items, spells, whatever. Who cares? Play too many games. You don't have to learn all that stuff. All you need to learn is a little bit of charisma, and that will take you far. That is the best tool you have in your pocket. That's your removal. That is your anti-hate. That's all you need. I've gotten up from a table with my favorite archetype, stacks and land destruction, without people being mad at me. Without them being mad at me. Because I would act like the nicest guy. And I am, for the most part, of course. I'm here to have fun, and I want others to have fun too. But the most fun you can have is when you completely take advantage of your opponent and they walk away smiling. Thanks for listening. I hope this helped you out. I hope in your next game you're going to use some of this politics. Tell me how they go. Tell me about your politics. Maybe we can help each other. Maybe we can learn better and grow, bring our win percentage up together. Thanks for listening. Daddy out.